I'm Carol Andrews for another episode of Southwest TV News. Here are some of the stories we've been working on for today's show. Murder in a small town, a scenario that often appears on the big screen. Now this chapter is unfolded in the town of Herbert. It was another exciting evening of roller derby action, as fans packed the stands at the iPlex for the final home bout of the season for Swift Current's own Redneck Betties. The area of education is receiving a facelift in a number of areas in Swift Current, from the construction of 2 new schools in the city's north end to upgrades at Fairview School. Thanks for joining us here today. The community of Herbert is in shock following the murder of one of its long-standing residents. We have more in today's top story. Murder in a small town, a scenario that often appears on the big screen. Now this chapter is unfolded in the town of Herbert. 25-year-old Jerry Chu of Herbert made his first appearance in Swift Current Provincial Court on Wednesday, charged with second-degree murder. The charges stem from the untimely death of 79-year-old Henry Jin, also of Herbert. Chu was arrested on Monday and taken into police custody, with the body of Mr. Jin discovered the following morning, approximately 10 kilometers southeast of Morse. Initial reports by the Morse RCMP indicate that Mr. Jin died from an assault, with final results still to come from a provincial coroner's report. Jin was reported missing on September the 11th, although the RCMP now state he was actually last seen in the community on August the 24th. The Morse RCMP and the Major Crime Unit South will continue their investigation in the coming days, with Jerry Chu as the single suspect in the case.
No, we are not looking for anyone else involved in this homicide. Yeah, all information is that Jerry Chu is the sole person responsible.
Did he know the victim?
Yes, Mr. Jin and Mr. Chu were known to each other.
A scenario which has shocked this quaint community in southwest Saskatchewan, following days of searching for one of their own.
Oh, I knew Henry well. I knew him for 50-some years. Yeah, when they had the restaurant there, yeah, we were in there quite a bit.
I've known Henry for over 30 years, and he was the kindest, most gentle man you could ever have known. Now, he never had an enemy in the world. Would always want to talk to you, and it's just so unbelievable that this has happened in our small community. You know, a person always thinks it'll never happen in your own backyard, but sometimes they do.
The accused Jerry Chu will remain in custody until his next scheduled appearance in Swift Current Provincial Court on November the 20th. Herbert is located approximately 40 minutes east of Swift Current. We've enjoyed your photos and story ideas all summer, and now we want to see what's happening this fall. Send us your back-to-school photos, your autumn scenery, and other unique images. And you could be a part of the new MySWTV feature at the end of the show. Email us today to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Another exciting season of Market Square returns to downtown Swift Current, featuring live entertainment, fresh garden produce, crafts, and other unique vendors. Market Square, every Saturday at the corner of Central and Chaplin. Presented by Standard Motors, in partnership with Innovation Credit Union and Southwest TV News. The Redneck Betties capped off their last home game of the season with a victory. Our Southwest TV News crew was there, and we bring you all of the highlights. It was another exciting evening of roller derby action, as fans packed the stands at the iPlex for the final home bout of the season for Swift Current's own Redneck Betties. The Betties and the visiting Calgary Car Hops showed off their skating skills and hard-hitting moves through the evening, with the Betties enjoying a victory of 129-107. Trixie Vixen was one of the top scorers of the night, with a series of strong blocks and jamming maneuvers.
We had some good situational jams where we had a power jam, and I was able to capitalize on that and just plow through their lines and get some really good points and just get us calmed down, get some points, get the crowd going, because we do feed off the energy of the crowd, and it just gets us psyched when we're doing good stuff and making headway. It makes it easier to get excited about the next jam.
Overall moves and endurance, which Coach Vic Vega says makes the Betties stand out against other teams, thanks to the Betties' dedication to cardio training.
as soon as they start hitting, our girls don't get tired, they do, and that's the difference every time we play, is that these girls put in so much time and energy to being strong, and you see why on games like today. You know, it's just we out-hustled them and out-conditioned them again, and I know we say it a lot, but it's huge for us, and I'm so proud of the girls for that.
Emotions were running high that evening as the Betties rounded out their last home bout of the season in Swift Current. And also, this was the final bout for longtime teammate May Waistjap, who bid farewell to her teammates and the fans with several hard-hitting moves throughout the night.
I wanted to, like I said, leave everything on the track, make them remember my name, make my teammates proud, and just lay some people in the crowd, because it's my favorite thing to do.
3 seasons of memories and experience she says she'll always hold close to her heart.
Well, it's a competitive sport. I love competitive sports. I've always played competitive sports, but I have a family. My girls, we've gone through a lot together. We have built this league from scratch. We've been through marriages and divorces and deaths and everything together, and we're still here. We're still sharing the love.
And with the roller derby season quickly drawing to a close, the Betties are already looking ahead to 2014 with anticipation, with more ladies joining the local league.
We've introduced our Veronicas, which is it's our B team. We're intending to bring these girls onto the rookie scene so that they can go play some rookie games, get some experience, and really bridge that gap between the vets and the rookies, so when they come to play the A games, they can just join us no problem.
The Redneck Betties will end off the 2013 roller derby season in November with a matchup in Saskatoon. W.W. Smith Insurance has reached a milestone as it celebrates its centennial. Having served Southwest Saskatchewan for the past 100 years, W.W. Smith Insurance is your motor license issuer, while specializing in all of your personal and commercial needs, including home, auto, agro, business, and life insurance. W.W. Smith Insurance, independently owned and operated since 1913.
Our company helps tell your story and provides you with a solution on how to market your business. Because making a great video is only half the equation. You have to know how to use it.
We've enjoyed your photos and story ideas all summer, and now we want to see what's happening this fall. Send us your back-to-school photos, your autumn scenery, and other unique images. And you could be a part of the new MySWTV feature at the end of the show. Email us today to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. The Chinook School Division is involved in a number of construction projects on area schools. We have more in this report. The area of education is receiving a facelift in a number of areas in Swift Current, from the construction of 2 new schools in the city's north end to upgrades at Fairview School. Liam Chufu is the Director of Education for the Chinook School Division and outlines the project at Fairview.
Phase 1 piece will be building a new gym out of the east end. Phase 2 will be then renovating the existing gym to become the new library resource area, a fishbowl type of a computer lab, and a mezzanine with some office space up top. And then phase 3 would be the renovation of the existing space into classrooms for all of the elementary students who are coming over.
And as crews continue their work on site, Chufu had these comments on any disruptions to the students during the renovations.
And certainly we have to be prepared for the closure at Oman so that all the students are able to go over to Fairview. We are moving the French immersion students out of Fairview, so that creates some extra space. But we won't be able to house all of the children right away. So we will be looking at some type of a contingency plan for that first half year in 2014 for not all of the Oman students, but a few of them.
Upgrades to Fairview School are estimated at $4.5 million, with grades 6 through 8 currently enrolled at the school. However, once the doors to Omen School close, Fairview will then encompass grades K through 8. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.